Sometimes you will see down the bottom here, I'll have different indicators. And my last video, I did have the commodity channel index. You don't have to use that. It was just, I just use that as an example, okay? We don't need the 50 CCI because we already have on the chart the red line, which is a 50 EMA. But yeah, sometimes you'll see different indicators. This one here I use, this is called the ADX DMI. And here's the settings that I use. It's very fast. The DMI length is 7. The DMI is the green on the red line, and the ADX is the blue line, and I have that set at 7. It's very, very quick, in particular on like lower time frames, like a 1 minute or 3 minute. And how do I use it? For instance, I use it to help me identify an entry and confirm that the trend is gaining momentum, gaining strength. So we can clearly see here, this is through the London session, the market went up through VWAP, the 50 EMA is above the 200, or red is above 200. Right here you can see the market did a huge dive down towards VWAP. VWAP is on my chart the green line, okay? And you can see price pulled all the way down, and you would think you could go short. You could if you like, okay? There's nothing stopping you doing whatever you do, but I am a trend trader, and I use these indicators to help me identify trend. And it pulled back to here, and it's like, then it just stopped dead, turned around. So what I do, I look, when this sort of thing happens, I look down below at the ADX, and I can see here that the red line was turning over. As price pushed up, the red line of the DMI started pushing down, and upwards came the green line. So green above red is long, and red above green is short. And you can see here the blue line just stayed up, okay? And that was a good sign to enter in here to take this long. I'll show you a setup. So like really, we come out of consolidation. We can see here that the market is short, just because it's under the green line, which is VWAP. Okay, I'm not about to go long. Okay, so I'm sitting here, I'm just looking at the chart. You can see the DMI, which is the DMI lines, which is green and red. They're just looks like spaghetti, right? Just tossed on the floor. So, and you can see the blue line has gone completely under. So that just means there is no sign of any trend, okay? You need to go and work out the ADX DMI if you don't know it, okay? It's an easy indicator. It'll give you lots of false signals because it is very, it's very jumpy when it comes to when price moves. But anyway, so I'm looking at the chart, and I'm thinking, you know what, this thing's starting to turn over. And I can see that red is above green, it's staying above green, so that means the market's more short. And right here, we can see that the red took off, and the green took off the other way. And at the same time, this blue line came between them both. And there's a level line here, which I have set at 20. Okay? I have it set at 20. Now, this indicator is something that I have put together. I don't know if it will actually show me. No, it won't. So, but there's an ADX DMI on TradingView that you can use. But you just need to put a line in yourself. And so right here, when I see this, I'm thinking, you know what? This is going to go short. Will it go short? I have no idea. This is not predicting anything. It's just showing you the state of play at this point in time. My biggest issue right here is how low price is, and the break of the ADX DMI showing me the strength, because it's right on I've lost my pointer. It's right on the almost bottom of the Keltner channel, okay, which is not a problem, but sometimes it is. Anyway, I did take this trade, and I entered, would have been right here, and I took it down for about 50 points, okay. So we need to see this blue line really starting to point up, like it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. If this is a clock, you know, right, we really want to see it sort of, you know, pointing up that way. It's a good sign of strength for longs and also for shorts. That's the way that I view it. Can I get it? Can I get these indicators here? Let me just move it there just so you might be able to see it, you know. So it's sort of like, you can sort of see it. It's sort of that sort of shape. What's going on here? You know. And then the market took off long, eventually took off long, and this is where we are at the moment in the London session. It's been a fabulous day for trading. So yeah, you will often see me with different indicators down here. Do you need it? No, you don't. Just read the chart. But sometimes when I'm in a pickle and I just can't work things out, it's like having someone just sort of tapping me on the shoulder and going, mate, you know, I think this trade might set up. And that's how I use the ADX, DMI, and incorporating everything on the chart that I've showed you from that previous video. My suggestion is you need to go and back test and just have a look at everything and try and come up with a game plan yourself. Okay, catch you.